Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday Word. I am the host of the Wednesday Word. My name is David Bradley, Senior Sales and Marketing Manager with Grant Cardone. What do we do on the Wednesday Word? Well, on the Wednesday Word, we take a deep dive. We look at words that we're probably using every single day, but do we know what they mean? Do we know where they came from? I mean, are we actually thinking with them? And how can we take these actual definitions? How can we take these words and plug them into our sales, our business, and our life and use these words as a way to expand and grow? That's the purpose of the Wednesday Word. So let's take a look at this week's Wednesday Word. Okay, guys, this week's word, goal. That's right, goal. G-O-A-L, goal. Definition. Let's just get right to it. The collegiate definition, it is a noun. It is mostly used chiefly in the northern United States, especially in senses of 3A and 3B, which are the definitions which we're going to get to in a second. We're going to do each one, okay? But the first one, the first meaning of the word goal. Well, hey, before I give it to you, what does it mean to you? When you think about the word goal, what does that word mean for you? So here's the definition. The end towards which effort is directed. The end towards which effort is directed. So think about that for a second. You're putting out effort every single day. But where is it? Is it directed effort? And more importantly, is that effort directed towards something you're looking to create, you're looking to have? Okay, check this out. I'm going to read from this real fast. I'm going to touch on it again because there's a whole chapter about goals in here. But listen, this is very, very important. I want you to think long and hard about this. When we talk about directed effort, and is the effort that you're putting out directed? As long as you are alive, you will either live to accomplish your own goals and dreams or be used as a resource to accomplish someone else's. Okay, so spend some real time thinking about the effort that you're putting out every single day and what direction is that effort going in. Is it towards yours or are you a resource? And that would be somebody else's resource. Don't forget that. And not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Your company, if you work for somebody, they are using you right now to accomplish their goals and dreams. That does not necessarily mean that you don't get to use them to accomplish yours. Make sense? Now, what else can we learn about goals? What else what other meanings might there be? So here we go. An area or object towards which players in various games attempt to advance a ball or puck, usually through or into which it must go to score points. So that's soccer, that's hockey, that's basketball, right? But here's the interesting thing. Life is a game. Like for real, there's a board game, right? But then also, what would happen if you started treating life as a game? I mean, could you literally gamify your entire day? Think about it for a second, right? If you have any religious connotation, you recognize that we have free will. So we can choose to play our game. We can choose not to play the game. And just like is in life, you can choose to participate in life or you can choose not to participate in life. There are rules to living, right? The world has rules, but so do games. Things you can do, things you can't do, right? And then all of it should have purpose and meaning behind it. A goal. Okay, so just imagine gamifying your life. Another definition is the terminal point of a race, an area to be reached safely in children's games. Well, this is fantastic, okay? Because at your terminal point in this race game of life, how do you want that to finish? How do you want that to wrap up? In what shape do you want to be in? physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, legacy. Okay? And what if you just approached it from the wonderment of childhood? Okay, now, let us look at the etymology, the history. Where did the word come from? So, started in the 1530s, end point of a race. Cool, but they're really not clear on the origin of that. Like, who came up with the word? So they start speculating, and there's another noun, gol, G-O-L, that appears once before this in the 1530s in a poem from the early 14th century with an apparent sense of boundary or limit. So remember what I was talking about with games and life as a game. You're going to have some freedom, but you also got some rules. Freedom to choose, rules to play by. Boundaries and limits, right? So also from Old English, gal, G-A-L, that also means obstacle or barrier. Love this. And so then a word implied golan, G-A-E-L-A-N, meaning to hinder. So we've got life as a game. We've got all of these freedoms, but we also have some rules that we have to play by. And then we get into Old French, gaule, G-A-U-L-E. That's a pole. Then we get into Germanic or figurative use, Middle English, gale, G-A-L-E, and that's away, course, like direction, course. Sports sense of a place where the ball is put to score is attested from the 1540s. And the figurative sense of an object of an effort is, again, 1540s. So, your goals. Effort is directed. These are your goals. This is every single day. Where is your effort directed? If you're not clear on what your goals are, then just look at where your effort's being directed. That's your goal. And if you don't like what that is, then it's time to change your goals to match something. And I'm going to wrap this video up with sharing you one more thing from the 10X rule. So you know where your effort is directed and how do you set your goals, right? How do you set your goals? How do you set your directed effort? From the chapter, 10X Goals. I'm going to leave this and I'm out. Ask yourself whether the goals you have set are equal to your potential. See you next week. Thank you for listening to and thank you for watching. If you're watching it to the Wednesday Word. Please, if you're finding value in it, if you're getting something out of it, if you know somebody that needs to hear this message, please share it. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. Have an awesome week.